Today we are learning grammar from the Grammar House books. So we have started the chapter 1. We have started the chapter 1, the noun. So we have completed this part of it. So this is the part 2. So we are learning about modern classification. So let's read this. Nowadays nouns are classified only in 3 categories. So the 3 categories are, first is contract noun, second is countable noun and uncountable noun. So there are 3 types. These are the 3 types of modern classification: contract, countable and uncountable. So we are going to learn first about contract noun. So contract noun referring to things that can be specified or expressed through any of our 5 senses, which means that it can be seen, touched or felt, tasted, smelled or heard, is called contract noun. So the contract noun means something that refers to things that can be experienced through our 5 senses which we have. The 5 senses we have, it can be referenced to it. And examples are: Raman ate an apple. The dog swam in the water. The put some sugar in the tea. In the above sentence, Raman, apple, dog, water, sugar and tea are all contract noun. Thus, contract noun can be common, proper or collective nouns. The next is countable and uncountable noun. So let's read the paragraph now. Nouns like country, city, river, person, class, army can be counted. So they are called countable or count nouns. Generally speaking, most of the common and collective nouns are countable. Proper noun like India, Kepala, Kanpur names particular person, place or thing. There is only one of their kind, so they are called uncountable or uncount nouns. Some common nouns that name materials like wood, milk, tea, ink, glass, copper and are also uncountable. Abstract noun like kindness, pride, beauty, pain that names states, qualities, feeling or idea are also uncountable. Soap is uncountable, but we can have cakes or soap. Soap. Paper is uncountable, but we can have sheets of paper. Wheat, rice and money are uncountable, but grains and rubbers are countable. Some words can be used both as countable and uncountable. So here's a picture. Beside it wrote some things. Let's read them. Some houses are made of stone. The child threw a stone at me. So some houses are made of stone. Stone is an uncountable noun. Means have you ever seen a stone house? The stone house, it has no means we can't count the stones which are present in the stone house. It's uncountable. But the child threw a stone at me. So this child threw a stone. So now this stone can be countable. It's one stone. So stone is countable. A countable has a plural form and uncountable does not have one. For example, we can think of dogs, trees, mountains, classes, armies, but we cannot think of kindness, parades, etc. Here are some more examples. This jug is made of glass. So this jug is made of glass. Glass is uncountable. We can't count this glass until it's broken. I have taken 3 glasses of milk. I have taken 3 glasses of milk. Now you can count the glasses 1, 2, 3. So glass is countable. So some particular things are countable and uncountable both. So in this we learn that uncountable, countable. So countables means the things which we can count, like this glasses, and uncountable means like we can't count. Here sugar we can't count. Here sugar, salt, hairs, these things we can't count. Like there are also many examples of uncountable: stars, sand, water, and flowers we can count. So we learned about uncountable and countable in this part. Now let's go to the second part, which is collective noun. Collective nouns are name of groups of, set, or person, animal, or things forming a unit. Example: the India cricket team played well in the last World Cup. An army safeguards the country. A head of elephants destroyed the crops. A song of bees drove the travelers out of the forest. So we just need to remember that collective nouns name a group of sets of person, animal, thing, and also form a unit. So here's the ones which are colored blue. They are forming a unit, sets of person, animal, things. So team, army, head, and song. So here are some more examples of collective nouns. So in this box there are some examples of collective nouns. Look at them. So this is a homework to learn these. Read them down. If you want to note them, pause the video and note them down. They are important for you. So here are some more words. You better note them down. They are very important for us. Alright. So now let's begin with the abstract noun now. Alright, now abstract noun. An abstract noun is generally the name of a state of being, a concept, a quality, or an action that has no physical existence. Things named by abstract noun cannot be seen, touched, tasted, or smelled. Formation of abstract noun. We can form abstract noun. Number 1, from adjectives. Example: brave, bravery, long, length, false, falsehood. Second, from verbs: know, knowledge, choose, choose, geographic, and agreement. And third, from common nouns: child, childhood, friends, friendship, slave, slavers. Remember now, let's read this paragraph. Remember that the words from which abstract nouns are derived are called the root words. The new word made by adding suffix are called the derived words. Let us learn how abstract nouns are formed with the help of some common suffix notes, that is that in certain case, when a suffix is added to a word, we may have to alert its spellings silently. So here are some words given in the box. Like there is a suffix word, abstract noun words, and again abstract nouns means here are the suffix words and the words, and if you add means the words which are given, and if you add this words to this, then you get this new sentence, then the same like this. And here are some more words. Alright, now here are abstract nouns without using suffix. So here's a practice test for you. Let's solve them. So take the correct answer, multi-choice question. So this is MCQ. So this MCQ is going to be very easy. There are only 4 questions. So let's read the first. What kind of noun always begins with a capital letter? So we learned this types of nouns in the part 1. Do you remember that? So what will be the answer? Will it be common noun? Will it be proper noun? Or neither of these or both of these? Maybe common or maybe proper. So what's the answer? The answer is a proper noun. We need to remember that a proper noun always begins with a capital letter. Alright. Now 2. Some goats are grazing at the garden. The noun goats comes in a category of proper noun, countable noun, collective nouns, or uncountable noun. So it can't be proper or collective nouns because it can't be proper because we don't know the goat's name, and it can't be collective because it's not a set. So now we have countable or uncountable. So goats are countable. So it will be countable. Now 3. A group of robbers, thieves, or burglars is called A. a gang, B. an assembly, C. a crew, or D. an addition. So the answer of the question 3 is a gang of robbers, thieves, or butlers. Now 4. Abstract nouns are formed from adjectives, verb, or common noun, or all of this. We just now learned that adjectives are formed from abstract nouns are formed from adjective, verbs, or and common noun. So we can choose option D, all of this. Now let's look at the question 2. So in this we need to find which is common, which is collective, and which means we need to find which is countable and uncountable. Here is a list of few countable and uncountable nouns. Write C after countable nouns and U after uncountable nouns. So here are some words. We need to see which is countable and uncountable. So beside it we will write C for countable and U for uncountable. So cup. Now cup is uncountable or countable? Now we can count a cup, so it will be countable. Then is agriculture. Agriculture is uncountable. Then lesson. Lesson is countable and uncountable. So we can write C and U. Alright. Now here is mercy. Mercy is uncountable. Now sand. Everybody knows sand is uncountable and women's can be countable. We can count the number of women's, and minute is countable because we can count the number of minutes. Like count. So we can count the minutes like 12 minutes, 50 minutes, 14 minutes, 3 minutes, so on. Health is uncountable because we don't know how healthy we are. And garden is also an uncountable noun. Next is sentence. So we can count sentence, so it is countable. Then next is eloquency. Now that is uncountable. Then is honesty. So honesty is an abstract noun, so we can't count them, feel them, touch them or see them. So it is uncountable. So there are some more words. So here are some more words. Now flour. Everybody knows that flour, we can't count flour, so it is uncountable. And peas is also uncountable. Then wheat. Wheat is uncountable too. Then rubber, we can count how many rubbers we have, so it is countable. Then it is pewtry, that is uncountable. Then is bush. Bush can be countable and uncountable both. Childhood can be uncountable. As we just now learned that it is uncountable, so we can't count childhood. Then problems can be countable because we have many problems. Like when we learn maths, then we have a problem. When we learn English, history, so we can count problems. Now copper is uncountable, so we'll write a U. Then goodness is uncountable. Then salt, everybody knows that salt and flour are uncountable, so it will be uncountable. Then history is countable, means it is both uncountable and countable. Alright, so let's go on question 3. Fill in the blanks with suitable collective nouns given in the box. So here are some words from the box. We need to fill the blanks from the correct collective nouns. Alright, so let's read the first sentence. 1. Our teacher has a whole dash of books. Now see, the options we have are library, pack, batons, swans, wardrobes, gangs, crew, mob, committees or shawls. So the answer of the first will be library. Our teacher has a whole library of books. We can't choose pack or mob or any word of these, so we'll choose library. So you need to write library in the first. So the first is library. The second will be a dash of 5 members are appointed. So it will be committees. Committees of 5 members are appointed. So the answer of the question second is committees. So you need to write committee down. So okay, now the third, he had a whole dash of clothes. So now look, if we look, then the answer of this question will be he had a whole wardrobe of clothes. So it will be this one. You need to write it down in the third, this blank down given here, so write it down please. Next, a ship has a dash of 100 soldiers, so answer will be crew for this one. Alright, next is fifth, a dash of thieves entered the village at night. So it will be mob. The meaning of mob is dirty peoples, so it will be mob. Sixth is a fisherman saw a big dash of fish. So from this it will be, let us see, it will be shoals of fish. Next, the police were trying to control the dash. So this question's answer will be, the fifth question's answer will be a gang of thieves. And the seventh one will be a mob. Then the eighth will be the dash of soldiers march into the battles. So it will be this. It will be baton. The spelling is given wrong. The correct spelling is, so this is the correct spelling, BATTALION. Here they shouldn't have written BATTAT. Instead of T, they should have written L. So this is wrong spelling. Now, ninth, a dash of wolves attack the travelers. So now this is easy. It will be a pack of wolves. So we need to write here pack of wolves. Then a dash of bees flew out of the hive. So now where is it? Here it is. It is a song of. So the answer of this will be a song of bees. So here's the answer of these questions. Library, committees, patrol, crew, gang, soil, mob, battler, pack or swang. So here's the last question for the day. Fill in the blanks with the correct abstract noun from the given box. Alright, let's begin. Mother Tessa was reborn from her dash. So from here the answer of this question will be, if we read this given words, so the answer is kindness. Means he was rewarded because of her kindness. Alright, the second will be, India got dash from the British ruler in 1947. So this is very easy and the answer will be freedom. So freedom is given there in the last. If you see there, freedom written there, so it will be freedom. Alright, now third, we should always speak the dash. So of course it's truth. There it is, you see there, truth. It is the third. And for the fourth, there was a lot of dash in the school or on sports day. It will be activities. So truth and activities, truth for the third and activities for the